Bring the strap halfway up your mat and bring your knees onto the strap. We'll start off in child pose. Bring your chest onto the mat. Bring your forehead down. Now lift your forehead on your chest and come to the right side of your body. And rest your chest onto the mat. Bring your forehead down. Now lift your forehead on your chest. Straighten your arms and walk yourself over to the left side of your body. And rest your chest on your left thigh. Lower your forehead down. Now lift your forehead in your chest, straighten your arms. Come back into center. Now take that hold of your strap in your right hand. Now you're going to start to bend that right elbow, and as you lower your chest towards the mat, just bring that strap towards your right armpit. Now straighten your right arm, so your right arm is towards the right side of your body. Your chest is on your left thigh. You bend your right elbow. You straighten. Now you're going to lift your hips and take that right arm underneath your left. So you rotate your arm so your right palm is facing up with your right fist. Bend your right elbow. Take it back under your left arm. You bend your right elbow, you lower your hips. Take that right arm wide. Bend your right elbow. Lift your hips again, take it underneath your left arm. Bend your right elbow. One more time. Underneath that left arm. You bend your right elbow, lower the strap. You just swap hands. This time bring the strap in your left hand. Bring your hips back to your heels. So your right forearm is down. You bend your left elbow. You straighten it. You bend. You straighten. You lift your hips as you take that left arm underneath your right. You bend. Stretch it again. You bend, lower your hips. You bend your left elbow. Take it wide. You bring it in. One more time, take it wide. Release that strap. Bring your left hand onto the mat. Lower your chest back down to child pose. Forehead down. You lift your forehead in your chest. Come up to hands and knees. Take your right leg behind you. Take your left arm out in front. And lower. Left leg, right arm. And release. Right leg, left arm. Now lower your left hand down and take that right leg wide. Now see if you can bring your right toes onto that strap. Take your right arm up. Take your right arm underneath your left arm. And release your right hand down and bring your right knee in. Take your left leg back, right arm out in front. You lower your right hand. Now take your left toes onto that strap. Take your left arm up to the sky. Take your left arm underneath your right. Take your left arm back up to the sky. Lower your left hand, bring your left knee in. Now lift your right knee and place your right toes down. So you're starting to take that squat. Lift your left knee, left toe onto the strap. So basically you're standing on that strap. Lower your heels, take hold of either end of the strap. Keep your knees bent, bring your elbows in. So your fists are facing up, so you're into a low squat. You can rest your elbows on your thighs. Now straighten your legs and take your arms behind you. You bring it in as you bend your knees. Straighten, take it behind you. You bend as you take it in again. And this time you lift your chest all the way up. Straighten your legs, fist facing forward. And bring the shoulders back as you push your chest forward. As you look up. Now look forward. Step your right foot forward outside of that strap. Keep your left foot in the strap. You're gonna see if you can leave. So make sure that strap is underneath your left foot. So when you lift your left leg up behind you. Bring your left knee in. You take it back. You bring it in. Take it back. It's important that left foot is firmly in the strap. Bring it in. Lower your left foot down. Bring your right foot into the strap. Step your left foot forward. So you do this now on your right leg. So you lift your right leg up behind you. Bring your right knee in. Take it back. Nice and slow. Bring it in. You take it back. And release your right foot. Left foot back onto your strap. Release your strap. Hands onto the mat. Step your feet back to downward dog. Just release the strap to the side. Lower your knees and tuck your toes, hips back, chest, your thighs, forward. Back up to hands and knees, tuck your toes, roll down with them. Look forward, walk your feet forward to your hands. Hands on your shin as you look up. Hands on your mat. Take your arms wide all the way up, interlace your fingers at the top. Lift your heels. Lower your heels. Separate your hands forward, hands back onto the mat. Step or jump back to downward. Take your right leg up to the sky. Bring that right knee forward and place your right foot outside of your right hand. Lower your left knee onto the mat, untuck your left toes. Take your right arm up to the sky. You open up your chest towards your right leg. A little bit of a twist. Lower your right hand inside of your right foot. Tuck your left toes, left knee off the mat. Now you're going to swap and you bring that right foot now in between your hands. Lower your left foot down. Open up your arms, lift your chest, palms facing when warrior one. And hold. For 3, 2, 1. Rotate your chest when warrior 2. Bring your left toes onto the mat. You lift your hips and you lift your hips. You lift that left leg. So we're not flying warrior 2. And you lower your right hand down. Left arm up. See if you can straighten your right leg. Now have a slight bend in your right knee. You'll step that left leg back into warrior 2. Reversing warrior, lift your right heel. Lower your right heel. Straighten your right leg, come forward, we're in triangle. Look to your right leg, bend your right knee, lower your hands either side of your right foot. You lift your left heel. Step back to downward dog. Left leg up to the sky. You bring your left knee forward, step that left foot outside of your left hand. Lower your right knee and tuck your right toes. Left arm to the sky, so chest towards your left back this time. Lower your left hand. Tuck your right toes, right knee off the mat. You swap that left foot this time, so left foot in between your hands. Lower your right foot, take your arms up. Warrior one. Rotate your chest, lower your arms, and warrior two. Right toes on the mat. Come to that flying warrior two as you lift your right leg off the mat. You slowly lower your left hand down. See if you can straighten your left leg. Now flat bend your left knee as you step your right leg backward in warrior two. Now reverse it. Lift your left heel. Lower your left heel, straighten your left leg. Come forward, we're in triangle. Bend your left knee, lower your hands either side of your left foot, lift your back heel. Step back to downward. Lower to plank. Lower your knees or your chest. Upward dog. Downward dog. Let's go straight to second set. Right leg up. Right knee forward. So when you take that right knee forward, you take it towards your right armpit. And then you place your right foot outside of your right hand. This time keep your left knee off the mat as you take your right arm up to the sky. Lower your right hand down. Swap your right leg so your right foot now is in between your hands. Lower your left foot down, take your arms up. Rotate your chest and warrior two. Left toes onto the mat. Lift off of that flying warrior two. You slowly lower your right hand down. If possible, straighten your right leg. Point your left toes. Flat bending your right knee, left leg back. When warrior two. Reverse. You lift your right heel. Lower your right heel, straighten your right leg, come forward, we're in triangle. Bend your right knee, lower your hands down either side of your right foot. Lift your left heel. Step back to downward dog. Left side. Left leg up. Left knee forward. Left knee this time towards your left elbow. Lower your left foot down. Left arm up to the sky. Lower your left hand. Step your left foot now in between your hands. Lower your right foot down, take your arms up. Open to warrior two. Right toes onto the mat. Flying warrior two. Lower your left hand. Lift your right leg higher. Straight your left leg. Point your right toes. Flat bend your left knee. Step your right leg back when warrior two. Reverse as you lift your left heel. Lower your left heel, straight your left leg. We're in triangle. Bend your left knee, lower your hands down, lift your right heel. Step back to downward dog. Lower to plank. Lower your knees to your chest. Upward dog. Downward dog. Let's do that again. Lower to plank. Hold for 3, 2, One, lower your chest. Up dog. Down we go. Look forward, step and jump forward to your hands. Hands on your shin. Hands on your mat. Straight your legs, hands on your shin. You start with your hands on your lower back. You start to lift your chest. And you get to the top, you push your hips forward, bring your elbows into a bit of a back bend, and you look up. And 3, 2, 1. You look forward, bring your chest forward. Flat bend your knees, lower your hands onto the mat. Step and jump back to your down dog. Right leg up to the sky. Right knee forward. Right foot outside of your hands. Right arm up a little bit quicker this time. Lower your right hand down. Right foot in between your hands. Lower your left foot, arms up. Warrior 2. Left foot on the mat. Flying warrior 2. Lower your right hand down, left leg up, left arm. Flat bending your right knee back to warrior 2. Brilliant, reverse. Lift your right heel. Lower your right heel, straighten your right leg. Come forward for triangle. Bend your right knee, lower your hands, lift your back heel. Step back to downward dog. Left side. Left knee forward. Left foot outside of your left hand. Left arm up. Lower your left hand down. Left foot in between your hands. Lower your right foot down, take your arms up. We're in warrior 2. Right toes on the mat. Flying warrior 2. Lower your left hand down. Straighten your left leg. Bend your left knee, right leg back in warrior 2. Reverse your warrior, lift your left heel. Lower, straighten your left leg. We're in triangle. Bend your left knee, lower your hands down, lift your back heel. Step back to down dog, brilliant. Lower to plank. Lower your knees to your chest. Up, down dog. Look forward, step and jump halfway up your mat. Bring your hands on your shin. Hands on your mat. Take hold of the strap. Lift your chest. Take your arms all the way up. Go straight to balance. Lift your heels. Lower your heels. Lift your right knee. Place your strap underneath your right foot. Straighten your right leg. Take it wide. Bend that right foot, cross it over your left for that funky chair. Separate your hands, bring your elbows in as you bring your chest forward. Flat bending your left knee. Now keep that chest low as you lower your right foot out in front of you. Keep your chest low. Lift your left leg up behind you, arms behind you. You lift your chest, step your left leg back. Release that strap from your right foot. You take your arms up. Lift your left knee, strap your left foot in. Take it out in front. Bring your elbows in. Take it wide. Bend, cross it over your left for that funky chair. Separate your hands, lower your chest. Keep your chest low as you step the left foot out in front of you. Take your right leg back, arms back. Place your right foot back. Now keep that left foot on your strap as you bring that left foot back. And then this time you place your right foot in the strap, so both feet are in the strap. Knees slightly bent, bring your elbows in, come back into that spot. Chin underneath your fingers. Straight your legs with your arms behind you. Bend your knees, squat. Take it behind you. You bend. Straighten your chest all the way up. Palms facing forward, shoulders back. As you look up. You look forward. Bend your knees, bring your elbows in. Release your strap. Keep your hands out in front of you. Now walk your feet as wide as the mat. Heels in. So your feet are still on that strap. You start to lower your hips. Now you're going to straighten your legs again. Eye gaze in between your knees. Bend your knees. Now this time, bring your left hand in the middle. You take hold of that strap in the right hand. And you kind of lean towards that left side. And you bend your right elbow. So it's like you're bringing your hips towards the right. Come back to center. Release your strap. Bring your right hand in the middle. Take hold of the strap in your left hand. Come over to the right side this time as you bend your left elbow. Back to center. Now take hold of that right strap now. So bring both elbows inside your knees. Bring your fists underneath your chin and just rock forward and back. If possible, you have a bit of tension in that strap. Hold for 3, 2, 1. You lower your hips onto the mat. Take your elbows outside your knees. Lift your legs up so your feet should still be on that strap. Knees bent or straight. Elbows tucked either side of your body. Hold. For 3, 2, 1. Now bend your knees. Just start to lower your feet towards the mat. Keep it covered. And then straighten. Keeping that tension in your strap. So you lower. And you lift. You lower. And you lift. One more time, you lower. And you lift. Now this time we're going to lower both legs onto the mat nice and slow. We'll just drop it down. Keeping that tension in your strap. Nice and slow. Lift your chest. And hold. Keep your feet flexed. For 3, 2, 1. Slowly release. Bring your chest forward. Release your strap. Bring your hands onto your toes. Forward fold to your knees. Lift the chest. Now bring your hands behind your hips. Chest forward, shoulders back. As you come into that reverse plank, lift your hips. You look up or you look back. For 3, 2, 1. Look forward, lower your hips. Cross your ankles. Hands over the mat. You come up to downward dog. Lower to plank. Lower your knees to your chest. Upward dog. Downward dog. Look forward, step or jump forward to your hands. Take a seat. Hands behind you as you lift your hips. Slide your hips back, keep it lifted. And then lower. Bring your right knee to your chest. Lower your right knee, right foot inside of your left thigh. Take hold of your left. And release. Now, if possible, see if you can bring that right foot onto your left thigh. If not, keep it inside of your left side. And take hold of your left foot again. 3, 2, 1, release. Release your right foot. Straighten your right leg, left knee to your chest. Lower your left knee so left foot into your right thigh. You take hold of your right foot. Release your right foot. Now place your left foot now onto your right thigh. You take hold of your right foot. And release. Cross your arms. Lift your hips, hands over the mat. Back up to down. Lower to plank. Lower your knees and your chest. Upward dog. Downward dog. Look forward, step, and jump forward to your hands. Take a seat. Hands behind as you lift your hips. Swing your hips back, keep it lifted. And then lower. Right into your chest. This time bring your right elbow inside. Now the option, you either take hold of your left foot, we take that bind, so you wrap your right arm around your right shin. Left arm back as you take that bind. 3, 2, 1, now release. Now you're going to take that left arm around your right shin. You take your right arm around your back, so you twist and look over your right shoulder. See if you can take that right arm right around your waist. Come to center. And just swap sides, swap legs. The left into your chest. Left shoulder inside. And really try to bring your chest forward. Then you wrap around your left shin, right arm around your back as you take that bind. Release. And you wrap your right arm around your left shin, left arm around your back, around your waist, look over your left shoulder. Cross your arms. Hands over the wind. Back up to downward dog. Lower to plank. Lower your knees or your chest. Upward dog. Downward dog. Look forward, step and jump forward to your hands. And take a seat. Hands back, lift your hips. Swing your hips back, keep it lifted. And then lower. Bend your right knee. Bend your left knee, but you can't bring your left foot in front of that right thigh. So your right heel should be in front of your left ankle. Take both arms inside. Wrap your right arm around your right shin, left arm around your back. And forward. See if you can lift your right hip slightly off the mat so you can bring your chest closer to the mat. And 3, 2, 1. Lift and chest, release. And just swap legs now. You have your left knee to your chest, right foot in front of your left thigh. Take your arms inside. Wrap your left arm around your left shin. Right arm around your back. And this time you lift your left hip off the mat. As you bring your chest closer to the mat. 3, 2, 1. Release. Cross your ankles. Hands over the mat. Just inhale to knee. Let's do a quick cat cow. So inhale, round your back as you bring your chin to chest. Exhale, arch, knee look up. Inhale, round. Exhale, arch. Bring it back to a neutral spine, tuck your toes, knees off the mat, and down. Lower to plank. Lower your knees, edges. Upward dog. Downward dog. Lower to plank again. Lower your knees, edges. Upward dog. Downward dog. Look forward, step or jump forward to your hands. Take a seat. Bring it back onto the mat. You take your legs over your head for plow. Hands on your lower back. Take your legs up to the sky. For shoulders down. Point your toes. And we hold for 5, 4, 3, 2. Now cross your ankles. Start to bend your knees. And start to bring your knees towards your mat. Just keep it lifted for a minute before you take it too low. So you can feel the triangle between your knees. For 3, 2, 1. Now see if you can lower your knees closer to your face. Feel knees are either side of your cheek. For 3, 2, 1. Uncross your ankle. Straighten your legs back. For 3, 2, 1. Take your legs over your head. Bring your right knee onto your forehead. Straighten your left leg up. Bring your left knee onto your forehead. And straighten your right leg up. Point your toes. Bring both knees onto your forehead. Straighten both legs out. Lower your hips onto the mat. Bring your feet onto the mat. Two knees are bent, arms either side of your body. Just lift your hips for a bridge pose. Stretch out your back. Interlace your fingers underneath your hips. And lower your hips onto the mat. And lift. You lower. And you lift. You lower. And you lift. Separate your hands. Lower your hips. Bring the soles of your feet together. Hands underneath your thighs. Now use your elbows to press your elbows down onto the mat. You lift your hips, not lift your hips, lift your chest, and bring your top of your head onto the mat. And lower your head. Take your arms over your head. You take hold of your opposite elbows. Now you bring your knees together and take it wide. So keeping the soles of your feet together, the knees together and wide. Take it together and wide. Together. Knees onto your chest. Hands on your shin. You just rock side to side. Lower your left foot down, straighten your right leg up. Hands behind your right calf. Forehead up towards your right knee. You lower your head. Swap legs, you lower your right foot down, straighten your left leg. Forehead towards your left knee. Now keep your left leg up and then lift your right leg. So both legs up, chin towards you, and your chest, your head is lifted. You can slightly lift your head. And hold. It's like you're trying to get your forehead to touch your knees. Lower your head. Take hold of your big toes and open your legs out wide. Bring your legs together. Release your big toes, cross your ankles, bring your knees onto your chest, lower your feet down. So you're in that ball. Just have your hands wrapped around your shin as you just rock side to side. I need to roll up the footing. And push your foot across here, this seated twisted pose. Bring your hands behind you, fingers away from your body as you look up to feel that stretch across your chest. Press your knees towards the mat as you look up. Look forward as you round your back. Take your arms out in front of you. Interlace your fingers, chin to chest. Straighten your back and take your arms up. Lower your right hand down, left arm over your hip. Rotate your chest towards your right thigh as you lower your left hand down. Forehead onto your right knee if possible. Lift your chest. Take both arms up as you come to the left side. This time right arm over your head. Chest towards your left thigh as you lower your right hand down. Lift your chest. Take both arms up. Interlace your fingers as you lower your hands now behind your head. Elbows wide. You look up to the sky. Round your back as you bring your elbows together. Straighten your back, elbows wide. Look up and take your arms up. Release your hands to prayer. Thumbs to your forehead, clench your hands. And as you look forward, you slide your hands now to your lips, back to your wrist. You take a bow as you slide your thumbs to your breastbone. You rest your chin on your fingers, elbows on your thighs. Put that to your hand. Now see if you can bring your hands out in front of you, keep your eyes closed, and see if you can lift your hips. And just bring your lips to your thumbs. Make the light on, the light on.